I
Yeah, let's go. I don't got no time for no bitch, I'm on the road. 24 show, I'm getting dough on the road. Get a hoe back into my mom, I'm going ham. Get a hoe back into my bro, I'm going ham. He just came home, I put him on his feet, let's go. I'm in the drop, getting top, girl, let's go. My bro came home, I put him on, girl, let's go. Put her on the lick, you know she going. I'm in the drop, getting top, I'm going top. Showing love to my bros. Drop the top, you're no winner, I'm a stunner. Showing love to my bros.
When you move to a new city, or in my case, an old city, your life doesn't have a daily routine where you do things you typically would do every day. A couple months ago, I moved back to my hometown in Denmark, where I've been living for most of my life. I had to move back because I had to finish my studies. Even though I would have loved to stay in Berlin, this was just the move that I had to make. But in terms of what I was saying before, when you first move somewhere, or when you first go somewhere, you have way more of an urge to go out and do things that you typically wouldn't do, or just, try new things, experience new things, because you're already somewhere that you aren't typically each and every day. At least it feels like that in the beginning when you move somewhere new. And who knows, maybe some of these new things that you end up trying because they're somewhere new, they might become a part of your new routine. But once you really build up, in this case, a daily routine, it gets much, much harder to get out of that routine and try new things and keep on being innovative in regards to yourself and personal growth and whatnot. It's especially hard to get out of this daily routine if your days are already filled up with stuff like work and other practical things. The same exact thing can be applied when you go to your local park and you have a routine of tricks that you tend to rifle through, and you obviously want to withstand the same level of skating, but you end up getting stuck in that routine and just doing the same tricks over and over and over, and that ends up stopping your progression in skating, which is super unfortunate. It also just gets harder to think out of the box when you're just skating the same park over and over and you want to try new things, but they just seem so far-fetched. It just doesn't really seem realistic, Personally, I think it's really, really good to skate new parks once in a while because they sort of push you to just try out new obstacles, and maybe you'll tap into an area of skating that you typically wouldn't at your local park. I just feel like they really make you use your brain. Let's say you're debating on trying something on a specific obstacle, it makes you really think about it, and it makes you think more out of the box, if you will. Maybe also just keeping this mindset constantly in your mind could help break out of the routine and I guess keep that progression in your skating going. I find it super hard for myself. I've tried to start skating switch because I just feel like my regular skating, I don't know, I feel like I've reached a wall or something. I feel like I just can't really get too much more technical, and I'm not really willing to go jump down big shit, so I'm kind of resorting to just learning how to skate switch more, which is also fun, but yeah, it's definitely a process, that's for sure. Humans are very routine driven. It's unfortunate, but that's just how it is. I really just wish that I could get away from my routine easily. I've tried switching up small things, trying not to go on my phone in the morning, or trying to go skate every evening, or maybe trying to eat healthier. Small things, but it's just really hard to withstand those things in my routine. It's so easy to just fall back into the routine if you don't make like a big decision about something. Something I do feel like helps, at least temporarily, is a spontaneous decision. Spontaneous decisions, man, they just completely get me out of my comfort zone. I don't know what to expect. A recent spontaneous decision I made was to go to Copenhagen for the weekend. I had a couple of things I had to do there throughout the weekend, but I was mainly just going there to escape from reality in my hometown and to visit the homies. I had very little stuff planned, but that was the whole idea of the trip though. By planning close to nothing, I didn't really have expectations for anything. I pretty much just stayed in the moment and experienced whatever the universe threw at me. I'd say from this experience, just this weekend, I've really experienced what matters in life to me. From the weekend, I just feel this new perspective on my life and the things that really matter to me. The majority of time in Copenhagen, I spent just skateboarding and hanging out with my friends, spending time with my friends. I also drank quite a bit of coffee. I got to journal, I got to draw. I went to support some of my other friends in terms of their creative endeavors. I think I could be content for the rest of my life if I could keep on going on those types of adventures and also incorporating some of the things I just mentioned, like supporting my friends, coffee, journaling, drawing, and especially skating. Those are some of the things that I really love. I want to keep on doing them as long as possible. Yeah, it just goes to show that those are things that I value highly, and I really want those things to be a part of my daily routine. I've been back for a couple days now, and I was doing really good in the beginning of the week. I was being really productive and doing all the things I loved amongst doing my university project, but it's just easy to fall back into the hole of procrastination and bad routines. So I have to just keep holding myself accountable. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to do more of these spontaneous trips to Copenhagen or somewhere else, because I feel like they really helped me. They really helped me gain a new perspective on life. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great week. Let me know in the comments what helps you guys get out of your bad routines, and I'll see you guys next Friday.